Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today on this Saturday afternoon. My name is Ben Weaver. I am with the Music Connection in Sycamore, Illinois. We provide private lessons and group lessons for all instruments, all ages. Our phone number is 815-217-5648. Our website is www.themusicconnection.com. And today we are very fortunate to have new voice instructor Matt Alfrey. Hi, Matt. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Doing good. Thanks so much for joining us today. Before we hear Matt sing a short solo, I just want to let you know we are now registering for the upcoming winter and spring sessions here at the Music Connection. You can register on our website, and we have plenty of teachers available to teach all ages, all instruments. We offer lessons in 30, 45, or 60-minute increments. And if you're still unsure about lessons with COVID and all that, we do offer online virtual, in addition to in-person lessons with social distancing set in place, so everyone is safe and things like that. And we also offer a free sample lesson, 30 minutes long for the sample lesson. So, all right, without any further ado, Matt, if you can just go ahead and get ready. We're going to hear Matt sing a wonderful voice solo.
I'll be singing Celius Daughtry's Across the Western Ocean. Oh, the times are hard and the wages low. Oh, sailor, where you bound to? The rocky mountains are my home across the western ocean. We are going away from friends and home. Oh, sailor, where you bound to? We're going away to search for gold across the western ocean. Fathers, mothers, say goodbye. Oh, sailor, where you bound to? Sisters, brothers, don't you cry. Oh, the western ocean. Oh, the times are hard and the wages low. Oh, sailor, where you bound to? The rocky mountains are my home across the western ocean. Across the western ocean.
Great. Thank you so much, Matt. That sounded wonderful. Did that take very long to learn that solo?
Well, it was a song. It was a piece I learned with one of my previous voice instructors, and it was a piece that I felt like fit some of the stuff that's happening currently in our society and across the world, and how times are hard, wages are low for some, and I mean I felt like that piece spoke to me in the moment.
Okay, great. Yeah, very appropriate. I appreciate that. Again, if you would like to go ahead and sign up for a sample lesson with Matt, you can reach out to me, 815-217-5648. He's accepting beginners, and he teaches all levels. Let's get to know a little bit more about Matt. Can you tell us a little bit about your background, maybe how you got into music?
Well, both my parents are very musical. My mom was in bands through high school and sings in a community choir, and my dad teaches piano and guitar lessons himself and is also involved in a few other bands as well. And through their musical gifts, as well as a little bit of a push for me, I also went into music. I went in and did District IMEA my sophomore, junior, and senior year of high school, getting into All-State Honors Choir my senior year. And then I went to North Central College for my undergrad and graduated as a music major, a Bachelor of Arts in Music in 2018, and then went straight into grad school at Northern Illinois University and graduated just this past May with my diploma cap and gown coming in the mail because everything shut down. So it's been an interesting 6 years going in to higher education, but I feel like I've learned a lot from those times in college and also high school as well.
That's great. That's great. It's great that you've got that family background in music. I'm sure that was very influential, and I'm sure you played and sang a lot with them, sort of like a family band. That's really great. And I think that's great for anybody that's considering signing up for lessons. You can always obviously play with other people. Sometimes it's more fun. You obviously learn a lot more, influences from other musicians. Obviously, with everything going on, COVID, we have to be more careful. But I think that's one of the benefits of being a musician is you get to play with other musicians, and you can really learn and share ideas. And it's the old adage of it's a universal language, music. So I really believe in that. And that's what we believe here at the Music Connection also. We support music education in the area schools and around the world. We try to really support other music educators, that are going through a lot right now and support their endeavors. Matt, can you tell us a little bit about, besides your family, some other influences, maybe some composers that are your favorite? What do you like to sing as a vocalist?
Well, starting even in high school, I got into learning to sing in Italian, and as I went into college, into singing French and German as well. And it was a bit difficult at first, but learning through the IPA, which stands for International Phonetic Alphabet, and how, sound-wise, how the pronunciation of the syllables in those languages, and even in the English language too, the IPAs really helped in making sure that I sound like I'm singing what language I'm singing in. But as composers-wise, I've really gotten into a lot of the opera composers from the classical and romantic era, like Rossini. I've been really big into Rossini as of late from my days in opera history at NIU. And then Wagner is another one that I've really come to enjoy his musicality in terms of creating the drama for both performer and the orchestra as well.
That's great.
And then like Beethoven, I really felt like I've had a connection to Beethoven a lot, learning his Moonlight Sonata back at North Central when I took piano lessons there. The first two movements, the third one takes a while.
Okay. Great.
But in turn, and then otherwise, the other stuff that I really found, this one Prague metal group called Symphony X that actually takes snippets of classical or romantic era, some Baroque stuff as well, and puts them into their songs as well, which I thought was a pretty interesting twist in terms of putting classical music into metal as well.
That's great. I'm sure it reaches a broader audience too, for sure. That's wonderful. Okay, thanks for sharing that. Can you talk a little bit about, you've talked about your family, you've talked about going to college. I'm sure that shaped your kind of musical personality to some extent early on. As a college student now, getting, just finished up your master's and you're going out to the real world, can you share a little bit about your philosophy of teaching? What do you like to make sure every voice student knows before they stop taking lessons? what you strive to instill in them as a musician who happens to sing, things like that.
The important thing that I feel is that from the people that I've taken lessons from throughout the course of high school, college, undergrad, and graduate, is that you take those things, it really shapes who you are as a singer or a trombone player or any other instrument. And how I feel, how those teachers have taught me, I will definitely take to heart on how I teach as well, because it's important to have a connection with your students and being able to communicate well so that they understand what you're telling them and making sure that your methods are improving upon their skills as well.
Mm-hmm. Great. Can you give us an idea, maybe what would you want to teach somebody within the first month of lessons? So let's say you get a beginner student coming in here at the Music Connection. What are a couple things you would want to teach them, general things to really help them have a good foundation?
Well, there's two very important things that I would probably teach a beginner student within the first month, and to have them making sure that their posture is well. The posture is it's a really important thing when it comes to singing, especially because if your posture is poor, then you're not being able to make a good sound. And then breathing is another thing that kind of goes hand in hand with posture, because the breathing techniques that you need to sing and play instruments as well, you need to make sure that you have good control of your breath and being able to go through phrases without gasping for air in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's great. Yeah. And you teach both male and female students, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So I'm just going to let you know that you don't have to be a male student to work with a male teacher. We offer lessons for both genders, and we support education, music education, for everyone. Mm-hmm. That's great. That's great. Okay, what are some of your future plans? You just graduated, and congrats on your master's degree. That's wonderful. What are your future plans in the next couple years?
I'm hoping to, when the world goes back to somewhat normal, I'm hoping to get into a professional opera company or to like a professional choral like the Chicago Symphony Choir. Performing is the thing that I've wanted to do ever since becoming a music major at my tenure at North Central College. It's something that I've seen many people strive for, and I'm hoping and really believing in myself in also passing on the knowledge to the future generations from what I've learned and what I hope to learn from an opera company or professional choir.
That's great. That's great. And best of luck to you, and hopefully the Music Connection can help you as much as we can. Again, if you would like to learn more about Matt, feel free to head over to our website. You can call me to set up a sample lesson with Matt. The number is here on the screen at the bottom. You can also email me at info@themusicconnection.com. Our website for more information is www.themusicconnection.com. Matt, can you talk a little bit about how are you as a vocalist adapting to COVID? What are some modifications maybe that you've had to endure coming out of your grad work, things like that?
Well, the big thing for me adapting to COVID as a vocalist is finding the right kind of mask. The one that I'm wearing currently is light enough that when I breathe in, I don't inhale the mask because I've sang with heavier masks and it's I can't breathe in this thing. So it's making sure you find a good mask that you're able to, that doesn't hinder your ability to sing. Okay. is one of the big things. And I've been singing at my local church every so often. They have song leaders for when they do both live and tape services as well, wearing this or just recording in my dad's studio.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's wonderful. Yeah. And here at the Music Connection, we have social distancing already in place. Things like hand washing, mask, wearing for every student that comes in our door. And we obviously also offer online virtual lessons. So We're here for you. We're here for the Sycamore, DeKalb communities, the Northern Illinois region, and global, because we're online virtual. Again, if you'd like to, set up a lesson with Matt, feel free to contact me. And Matt, do you have any closing words or anything?
It's tough times out there, but the musicians, as you said, the music is the world language, and even through a pandemic, we will still sing, we will still play, we will still get our musicianship across.
Great. I definitely agree with Matt. All right, well, folks, thank you so much for joining us today on this Saturday. Hopefully, you will reach out to us if anybody you know or yourself is interested in maybe signing up for some music lessons in the coming new year. Our next session starts January 4th, and it runs for 17 weeks. More information, including the registration form, is found on our website, www.themusicconnection.com. All right, until next time, have a great and safe weekend, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.